And welcome YouTube to another Villager Central video. Now, the reason there's been no more Xbox uploads for now is because I've just started recording a new series, a co-op Minecraft one. The single player Minecraft one is still going to go on, but that's just going to be delayed for a while. And my Oddworld Let's Play is just going to be put back a few episodes until I get some of these co-op Minecraft Xbox survivals out. Anyway, so this video isn't going to be an Xbox gameplay. This is actually going to be a top 10 video, and I'm going to try and do these weekly. Most likely I won't, because knowing me, I'll forget or something will get in the way. But anyway, so this is going to be the first one I'm going to do, and I have done ones in the past, top 10 video games, and that is a bit old and outdated, and I should do another one, but for the moment, I'm just going to do one which is similar to that, and this is going to be my top 10 video game franchises. Now, this is all down to opinion, you got to remember that, so if there's something you don't agree with, then that's not me getting false information, that's just my personal opinion. If you want to say what yours are in the comments, you feel free to do that, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. And at number 10 is the Call of Duty franchise. Boo! What? No, I'm sorry. No, but this comes in at number 10 because I really love the zombie game mode. I'm not one for multiplayer or the campaign. I've never actually completed a Call of Duty campaign, to be honest. I play multiplayer sometimes, but I'm just so crap at multiplayer, so there's no point in me even playing that. But I absolutely love the zombie game mode. I think it's brilliant. I'm not too keen on the alien game mode on Ghosts. But yeah, it goes number 10. It would be higher, but like I said, if it's only in this list because of the zombie game mode. So when I say Call of Duty franchise, I'm on about the Treyarch one, so World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So yeah, that's why it gets the number 10 spot. Swiftly moving on to number 9 is Crash Bandicoot. Now this counts for all games except the ones on like Game Boy Advance, because I don't think they're actual proper Crash Bandicoot games. Anyway, I adore Crash Bandicoot, just like everyone else. I just think Crash Bandicoot games are a little bit overrated. Don't kill me. But I like them all. Well, I like most of them. I think the last one that has been made is Crash of the Titans. And I'd like to see another Crash game because they're really awesome. And the original 3 on PlayStation 1 was basically part of my childhood. So that's why Crash gets the spot at number 9. It would get higher, but there aren't many games out at the moment to keep it going. So yeah, moving on to number 8. So yes, you may have already guessed it. Coming in at number 8 is Resident Evil. All of them. So the reason this gets the spot at number 8 is because I've always loved Resident Evil. I like the horror aspect to it, because it's a mixture of horror and just complete cheesiness, but it just makes it awesome. I love the first game, which was the intro you just saw was for the first game. And yeah, I've always really enjoyed playing Resident Evil. My favourite one out of the lot is Resident Evil 4, and I was actually going to do a Let's Play on that, but I haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, like I said, I really love the Resident Evil franchise. It's always kept up to its name. The latest one, Resident Evil 6, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really like that game, but still, the franchise as a whole is brilliant, it's unique, and the storyline to it is just really good, and I highly recommend you purchase a copy of any Resident Evil game just to get like a taste of what Resident Evil has to offer. So yeah, that comes in at number 8. And in at number 7 is the Super Mario franchise. Now there's so many Super Mario games, I can't like specify a lot of them. Just in general, I love the Mario games. Unfortunately, I wasn't old enough to like be alive when like the old Super Marios came out on the NES and the SNES, things like that, or even the N64, I suppose. But I just love the Mario franchise. I think it's just a nice, simple design of a game. It's managed to survive for over 25 years now, which I just think is really good. All the games that I've played, I've loved. My favourites have to be Super Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario 64. Super Mario Bros. The new Super Mario Bros. On the DS and the Wii. There's just so many. I can't specify one. Probably the first Mario game I got was on the Game Boy original. 6 golden coins, Super Mario Land. Yeah, I just love that game, and the franchise altogether is just really good. And some other people would put it higher up on, like, the Mario franchise higher up on the list, but I just don't think it's that good to be higher up on the list. But it's still a brilliant franchise, and if you haven't played a Mario game, then you're living under a rock. And surprisingly, coming in at number 6 is the Elder Scrolls Anthology. So this is all the Elder Scrolls games. Now, I'm going to admit that the only games I've played is Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, and the online version. I've only played like a quick beta version of it. Anyway, I really do like this franchise a lot. Now, I'm not one to speak that I love it, because I'm going to be honest, I don't actually own Skyrim, the more successful game in the whole franchise, which is stupid because everyone says it is the best one, and I agree with them in a way. My favourite one is Oblivion. I've played it since like 6 years, well, when it came out. I don't know if that's 6 years ago, I'm pretty sure it is. Probably longer than that, but I think it's a really good looking game, and they're all brilliant. And honestly, I want to buy Skyrim just so I can experience what I've been missing out on. I like the idea with Elder Scrolls. I like its fantasy theme. Everything about this franchise, it's just unique, and it's got a large fan base, and I do respect that, and they do keep the games in high quality. So that's why it comes in at number 6.
You wanna see crazy? I'll show you crazy!
And grabbing the place at number 5 is one that not many people have heard of, and this is the Timesplitters franchise. Now, there's only ever 3 games released for this, and they were only released for the PC, the Xbox original, and the PlayStation 2. Now, I own them on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. Now, there's 3 games within this franchise, and my favourite out of the 3 is the third one, Timesplitters Future Perfect. Now, the reason this comes in so high and it gets above things like Mario and Crash Bandicoot is because it has like that special place to me, because I've played it for so long. I love the concept of the games, especially number 3, where you're travelling through time. The guns are unique, the humour to the characters are just, they're hilarious. They're seriously just, it's a brilliant game. Well, it's a brilliant franchise, sorry. If you're gonna buy one and see if you like it, most people would say start with the first one so you can like work out the storyline, but the third one has its own storyline, and I started with the third one, and it is by far the greatest. If you just need to buy it, really. It's a brilliant game. Like I said, the humour just makes it just quality, basically. So that is why Timesplitters grabs the spot at number 5. Now, with that weird part of the video over, let's move on to number 4, and as you can see, it is Star Wars Battlefront. It just gets this place because a lot of people agree with on this. This is by far the best Star Wars games around, especially Star Wars Battlefront 2. Amazing game. I must have played hundreds upon hundreds of hours of it. Now, these are all the games from the first one, the second one, the one on PSP. There's 2 on PSP, sorry, and there is Star Wars Battlefront 3 coming out soon, which I cannot wait for. I am definitely going to purchase, and if it's for next gen only, I will be very sad. Anyway, I really love Star Wars Battlefront because it gives you the chance to play as characters in Star Wars that you wouldn't normally just be able to play as. And the maps are just unique because you can recognise them from the movies. You can think, oh, that's Hoth, and I know that place. It's just a really good game. I've played it for a long time. It's great in co-op. The character selections are brilliant. The guns are awesome. And yeah, that's basically it. That's why Star Wars Battlefront gets number 4. It's just an awesome game, and if you've not played it, then, you know, fuck you. And we are down to the top 3, or up to the top 3, or sideways to the top 3. Some direction to the top 3, and anyway, in at number 3 is it's not really a franchise, but I'm gonna class it as a franchise because, you know, whatever. And it's Minecraft. Now, Minecraft is just one game. Yes, it's not got a storyline, so it can't be a franchise. But still, if you think about it, it's a franchise because I'm saying it is. Anyway, basically, I'm putting Minecraft in it because Minecraft is such a good game, and I can't leave it out of a games list. I know this is just franchises, and I could do a top 10 games. Like singular games. I will later, but I needed to put Minecraft in this, and the reason I'm saying this as a franchise because I'm saying this as like it came out first on PC, then we Xbox, then mobile edition, PS3 edition, coming up very soon, next gen editions. I'm pretty sure there'll be some other console. It's coming out for PS Vita as well soon. So yeah, it's out for all these, and that's why I class it as a franchise. And we all know how addictive Minecraft is. I, for one, love it. The reason, obviously, it's not number 2 or 1. Well, there's a reason it's not number 1, which you'll find out when we get to number 1. But the reason it's not like number 2 is because most people won't class it as a franchise, which it's I don't know. But I just had to put it in this list, and it's because it's such a good game. And that is basically it. Minecraft. Awesome game, full of squares. If you say circles, I'm pretty sure you'll be hung by a lot of people. And also, my YouTube account name, Villager Central. There's a villager there. Minecraft. Anyway, moving on to number 2. And just missing out at the number 2... it is number 2 spot. What are you on about, Bradley? Shut up. By the way, that's my name. Anyway, is Grand Theft Auto, sorry, might as well just get on with it. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, it's a brilliant all of them are open world classics. Now, I own the first one, well, what I thought was the first one on the PlayStation 1 with the bird's eye view, but I actually found out about a month ago, that the first one that was released was Grand Theft Auto on the Game Boy, which is, it's not a good game at all, but... yeah, Grand Theft Auto, all the games I love, San Andreas, Vice City, GTA 3, GTA 5, GTA 4, Liberty City Stories, the lot. I think they're really unique games, and now, well, you'd say, oh, they're not unique because there's Saints Row, there's Just Cause, there's multiple open world games that some people find better than Grand Theft Auto, and personally I think Grand Theft Auto really brought the open world genre in video games to life. With things like Vice City which was my favourite on the PlayStation 2. I know everyone's like, well, San Andreas is obviously better, but I never owned San Andreas I owned it at one point, but then it broke. Owned it again, but then it broke. So you know. Anyway, moving on. Out of the lot, I think GTA 5 is by far the best, with Michael Franklin and Trevor, just the unique characters, the funny, and I just really like Grand Theft Auto. It's one of those games where I could go on any of the GTAs except for the Game Boy one or Chinatown, because I've never, or China Wars or something with China in it. Don't like that game, don't like the style of it. They've learned from their mistakes and they went back to what they used to. It was too cartoony. Nah, not my cup of tea. But like I said, I could go back to near enough any of the GTA games and have hours of fun, because that's just what they were made for. And that is why it comes in at number 2. And drum roll. Yes, I'm drum rolling on my table because I cannot be bothered to get the sound from the drum roll sound from the internet, okay? I don't care. I'm lazy like that. Anyway, coming in at number 1 is definitely by far the best, greatest franchise of all time, Oddworld. Now, if you've never heard of Oddworld, then what I need you to do is get a rope, wrap it around your neck, get on a chair, just keep me here, and then jump off it, because you are a fool. Do you know what you need to do, actually? You need to stand up and you need to walk out your room. And if you're already stood up, sit back down, then stand back up, then walk out your room again. Because Oddworld is so good, and obviously you can see my enthusiasm for it, because I played Oddworld as a kid, and it's always stuck with me. The nostalgia for it is just amazing. I'll hear the intro to an Oddworld game, and I'll just be like, whoa, I'm 4 again. But still, brilliant games, and there was 4 released. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, and Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. These are all 4 brilliant games. The first 2 came out on the PlayStation 1, and the second one, Oddworld Abe's Exodus, is my favourite game of all time. Hands down, it'll never change. unless they make a remake, and I prefer it, but that is very unlikely. But yeah, Oddworld, it's just the storyline, the gameplay, the mechanics of it. It was so ahead for its time. Like the design of the game was just so detailed. Like games were just focusing on pretty colours and like doing these missions and breaking boxes to keep you entertained. With Oddworld, they didn't need that because they had consistent, brilliant gameplay throughout. They didn't need to keep you entertained by putting little coin counters, and as soon as you get to 99 you gain an extra life, because you have infinity lives with Oddworld. You just have to restart from your later checkpoint, unless you're on the later games where you can quick save. Awesome feature. But yeah, as you can see, I love this franchise, and just get it. That's all I can say. You need to buy Oddworld to understand how much of a brilliant game series it is. So there you have it. That is my top 10 game franchises of all time. Now, if you disagree with this list, if you're watching this, please put it in the comments that you thought it was not right, I'm stupid, kill yourself, Villager Central. That might be a bit too extreme. Please don't put that. Anyway, make sure to like, subscribe, as I said at the start of the video. There will be more top 10 videos as I get along, but this, by far, it may not seem it, but this video has taken me a long while to edit because I've had to get stuff. It's just with the gameplay and stuff. I don't edit much. I'm a bit of a lazy editor. I just like I just clip it in and then put another thing over it and then cut it a bit. That's all I do, but I want to change that. I want to make my videos more professional because I want to get better quality, because better quality means better quality for the videos and quality and more quality. Anyway, right, that's it. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.